Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm going to give it a second to make sure that we are good, we are going. See, Freezite is already in the chat saying it's 100% going to be Lesotho this time, and you need to work on some stuff while watching the stream, but hopefully you contribute like before. I hope you're able to contribute as much as you can. You know, you will be missed. If not, let's double check that everything's rolling. Yep, I'm getting an ad on the little side stream that I have up to make sure it's going, so I'll give that 1 second to finish. There we go, I can skip that. Alright, so to recap, we are at 281 countries on our country streak. We are a few weeks deep on this. How many weeks? I'm not 100% sure. I'd say 5. If someone wants to correct me, that would be cool. But I think we're about 5 weeks deep on this. It's been a time. It's been quite a time. Other things. Last week I had the camera angle in a better spot because I got an old webcam to work. Unfortunately, that old webcam decided to behave as an old webcam does and stopped working. So we are back to this side angle while I have GeoGuessr over here. And I believe that's it. Oh, no, at the end of last week's stream when it was brought up that today is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. It was brought up, what about a St. Patrick's Day drinking bingo? If you're in the Discord, I posted... I could have done a full bingo, but it would have been, like something each round, and it would have just gotten excessive. So I've just got, I think it's 4 things to drink on. If you see them pop up, if you are still celebrating St. Paddy's Day weekend at this point, good for you if you're still celebrating at this point. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's just tracker coverage, Gen 1, near a border, and dual script. Those are the 4 I posted. If you're in the Discord, go in there and add stuff and go crazy. Enjoy yourself. Don't go too crazy, but enjoy yourself. And if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Go look at that, and let's get rolling now. Sleems is saying, okay, speed run time, 100% Sleems. Let's get this rolling. I know there's a car there we could have looked at, but these bins looked way more interesting. Nothing immediately jumping out there. We've got European plates. I figured it was Europe, given the trash cans. They just seem very European. So let's move down here a bit and try to read this sign. Sleems is saying, is this a weird Spain? Yes, it is. It's, ooh, wait a minute. It appears to be frozen. That's odd. Is the... Yep, okay, Freezite's saying frozen. Great. Alright, this happened a few weeks ago, and I updated OBS so it wouldn't happen again, so let's just fix this real quick. Okay. We just do a really quick... There we go, that's fun. You're all getting to watch that. Really quick. There we go. That's fun. Sorry. Okay, let's actually fix that now. And you can all see it again. Is that right? No. Okay, cool. So let's do this. And is that right? No. We're good, right? How's that now? So let's do this. See, I know how to fix that after it happened the first time. We're good, right? That is weird. I deleted OBS and re-downloaded it. Fix that after it happened the first time. Good. So that is weird. I'm gonna actually need to dive deeper into that. Re-downloaded it. Fix that after it happened. Thank you, Freezite, for saying echoes. Need to remember, and Sleems is saying it too. Need to remember that happens when the stream freezes. I love that. I love that so much. Anyway, I assume we're back and it's moving for other people now too. So as Sleem said, is this weird Spain? Yes, it is weird Spain. It's Portugal. So anyone object to Portugal? As Freezite's saying, it's an easy one. We got a little flag there. It's a corporate flag. Sleems is saying send. Freezite says easy one. We are good to go with Portugal. Awesome. Let's keep going. Ill Tired saying you just booked tickets to Portugal next month. That's awesome. Where in Portugal are you going? So I've heard Porto is amazing. Lisbon's also obviously great, but Porto just looks stunning. So this is this is the Hungarian embassy. This looks more like an embassy when they throw the seal on it, and then the flag and the little EU flag next to it. Ethan Brujas saying Hungary. That's Hungarian. That's I cannot read a word of that. Yeah, here we go. Over here it says what .hu. Yeah, we're good. Cool. All right. Anyone object to Hungary? So tired. You're flying to Barcelona, then 5 days, spending 10 in Portugal. So flexible. Wow, that is a fun itinerary. That is going to be exciting. I'm very jealous. All right. Sleems is saying send. Freezite is saying let's go. Oop, that's Portugal again. Let's do it. Cats is in this chat saying hi everyone, just watching the stream, try to help with the streak again. Thank you for your help, Cats. Always appreciated. This is looking, these are the exposed polls, so that's Russia, right? That's never Ukraine, is it? I would imagine it's also Ukraine, but I can't remember. Does someone know? Ooh, here we go. That's perfect. That is a very clear plate, sort of. Brilliant. Slim is saying could be. Katz is saying most likely Russia. I think it's Russia, just going off the plate. I can't really see the Hungarian plate. Not the Hungarian plate, the Ukrainian plate. Completely different country. Yeah, Slim is saying plate looks Russian. And that's the good thing with the Cyrillic countries. I know that's a weird way to refer to them. But that kind of looks like a Ukrainian plate. You've got the little bit of the blue and the yellow. Freezite's saying the look of the people as well says Russia. What do you mean by that? It's got the tiniest bit of blue and yellow on the plate, and that's concerning me. Because that's what the Ukrainian, that's a Ukrainian plate. That's 100% a Ukrainian plate. You get the, yep. But cars do travel. It's on that one. It's on that one 100%. We can fully see that. Yeah. Katz is saying Ukraine, there's a flag on the car too. I didn't notice that. Let's go back and look. Oh, I see it. Okay, I was about to say I wish there was a way to kind of like know specifically what you were talking about. Slim to saying send. Freezite saying Ukraine, let's go. Let's do it. We got that. Easy. There we go. See, we're flying through this. That's 3 already. We should get... You know what? I'm not actually going to say anything. I'm not going to jinx anything. This is immediately looking like Peru? I don't know. What are people thinking? Katz is saying there's a Ukrainian flag on the right, too. Okay. I didn't see that. I'm going to head down the mountain toward this settlement. Was that a sign over there? No, that's a bench. Okay, we keep going. Slim just saying could be, in reference to me saying this could be Peru, or feeling like this could be Peru. Ooh, we got a truck. This could be helpful. Okay. Yep, everyone's chilling at the top. We got a yellow plate. We know yellow plates. This isn't Colombia, so it doesn't. That's not even like the yellow of the Colombian plate. I think that's a Bolivian plate, but I'm not 100%. We'll keep going. Freezite saying Peruvian red and white on truck logo. ambulancia. The ambulance is in Spanish, so that can confirm something. Hospital Cascas. If anyone knows where Cascas is. So let's go back and look at the Peruvian red and white on the truck. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go back. Okay, no, we're getting completely different coverage now, it seems. Yeah, Sleems is saying those signposts mean something, but not sure what. Yep. I wish we knew. You know, there's one where the black bit goes all the way to the ground. Okay. Come on, let's keep going. What was that? Was that an animal in the road? Did anyone else see that, or am I crazy? Alright, let's keep moving. A little bit of wet road here. Got some people hanging out. This is helpful. Or is it? It's not saying much. I know we're near Cascas. I mean, we can clearly figure that out, but as to where that is, I'm not sure. We've got White Car, which is Peru, Chile, Bolivia, which are the only three places I would assume this is. We've got Lumpuden, if anyone's heard of that. Lumpuden. See what we can find up here. Okay. This looks cool. That's very cool. Wow. Means nothing to me, but it's cool. Freezite's saying it looks like Peru. Okay. Sleems is saying you need to scan. Ooh. Okay, Cat's saying that might be a bus shelter. It's 2021 coverage. Was that a bus? Yeah, I guess it could be a bus shelter. It's you kind of come over that little bridge, and that's cool. Yeah, Cats, I fully agree with you. We need to take our time. Make sure we're careful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ha 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 ha. Love these. I absolutely love these signs. Freezite's saying Bolivia doesn't have as many rivers like the one to the right. Well, lucky for us, we found this sign. So, we are chilling. Everyone's saying Peru in the chat. Northern Peru. Okay. By Trujillo. It's a lot of history in Trujillo. I believe that's, there was a fairly decently large battle between the Spanish and the Incan there. I think that's where the Spanish captured the Incan emperor, which is actually just called the Incan, funny enough, or the Inca. Do more research on that if you're gonna quote me. So we're in Tunisia. Yeah. Kat's is saying Tunisia. Send it. Freezite's saying Tunisia. Sleems is saying Tunisia. Let's do Tunisia. I'd be a little more sus if it was just, you know, the one house with the Tunisian flag, but the fact that the flags were kind of draped over the street, that's a pretty good indicator that we are in the actual country. This looks like Israel. Let's find something to... Oop. I want to read this sign. Yep, cool. Israel. Oh, the follow car too. I didn't even notice it. Slims. We moved like 10 feet. I did not clock the car. Yeah, Katz is saying Israel. Everyone's saying send it. We are good. Awesome. We are flying through this. 287. Okay. Ooh. It's a tougher one. Okay, let's read these signs. What's this? Okay, it's English. For sale. Bars for your car. The signs look like they're pointed toward right-hand drive, but I don't want to... Oh. Canon Swaziland. So, I mean... We're good with it. We're good with Eswatini. So Slim is asking for son. Farizite saying Rwanda. Katz is saying Swaziland. Then Slim is saying send. Yep. Okay. We've chat has caught up. Seems like we're good to send Eswatini, formerly Swaziland. 288. Let's go! I mean, are we good to do Slovakia? I feel like we're fine. Yeah, we're getting the good ones. Alright, yep, Slim's just saying send. Katz has said Slovakia. I really hope this isn't some cultural center somewhere else. So, let's do it. Oh! Very close, but also we wouldn't have had the Slovakian stuff outside if we weren't solid. And yep, Slim's just saying, as you said, speedrun time. We got Arabic, we got some English. I think straight off the bat, I'm thinking Jordan. What way do we want to go? Unless this is Trekker, in which case this gets harder. Slim just saying it looked like Slovakia too. Yeah, I'm not at the point yet where I can tell the difference between certain like Central European countries without seeing a language. Okay, we're seeing UAE. I'm assuming you all saw something. Sign had Dubai at the barbershop. Okay. Let me go back. I will take all of your words for it if you all saw it. I don't know. Do we keep looking? Europacific.ae. I assume that's Arab Emirates. Country code is UAE as well. Dubai has coverage like this. Katz is pointing it out. Okay, cool. So does anyone object going for UAE? Slim's is saying send. Come on. Yep. Yeah, another UAE. Yeah, I think we're good. We're clearly in the UAE. Fantastic. All right, way to go, everyone. You all found that real fast. Here's where it starts to hurt. All right, so the sun is setting. It's to the south, so northern hemisphere. Yep, Katz. Oh no. This is I don't want to. I know I'm not. I know if I go this way, I'm not really driving into the sun, but I don't want to fake drive into the sun. That's just going to be annoying. So let's go this way. And I also saw a sign up here that could help us fairly quickly. Bushman's, we got a river. Seems to saying weird Ireland ever. Maybe? No, yeah, no Euro plate. Katz is saying take time, maybe you'll reach a town. Hope so. Wait, what side of the road is that car on? We're on the left side. Huh? The sun's to the south. What? Where? Okay, that looks why is it Maori? That looks Maori-esque. Anyone else thinking? Iltired saying New Zealand. Plates match if it's New Zealand. Yeah, Iltired saying Makana sounds Maori-ish. That's what I'm on as well, Maori-ish. Not fully Maori. Slim's is saying this is so weird. Completely agree with you. I'm a little confused. Amakala Woodbury Lodge. Yeah, Slim's is saying you do like New Zealand. think we have a few options. Okay, game reserve kind of changes things. Are there... Okay, white truck looked like the South Africa Bush editions. That's... Slims is saying Tasmania ever. Katz is saying might be in Africa if it's a game reserve. That's what I'm concerned about too. Is that this is Africa and this becomes a little harder to get. Okay, Freezite saying not New Zealand, South African region. Cool. Cool. Okay, Iltired saying wait to remember a few weeks ago we thought it was South Africa, but it's really Australia. Oh, I remember that one. It was like we were in Edinburgh. We were in like Edinburgh outside of Perth. It was like Edinburgh and Kinross outside of Perth. Seems to saying this is definitely South Africa, black bumper style, yellow outlines on the road. Freezite saying trash cans. Okay, I mean, way to deduce this. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I didn't see any trash cans though. It seems to saying Australia doesn't do yellow outer lines. I remember reading something like that. It was Port Elizabeth. Well, if it's a port, I feel like I've definitely heard of that. Just kind of scope the coast. I can see out of the corner of my eye the chat is popping off. Yeah, landscape doesn't look like Australia. South Africa. Okay, Port Elizabeth is South Africa. Port Elizabeth is South Africa. South around Durban. Okay. Just look. Okay. I trust you, cats. Maybe more south. No, that's not the name we just saw. It's... we have enough evidence to say it's South Africa. Anyone object to going for South Africa at this point? We can find an N road. I'm just seeing R roads. Sleems is saying send. Let's look right here. Kwantu sounds not Maori. So yeah, okay. Freezite saying send. Let's do this. Awesome. Where's Port Elizabeth? Meh. Alright, well, doesn't matter. We got it. 291. We're on a roll. Okay. Well. Okay. Oh. Cameroon Boer Dairy. Please note visitors. I mean, I was confused what Sleems meant by are we back, but now I get it. Are we back in South Africa? Freezite saying Argentina, then saying oops. I mean, Boer. Like... Okay, Iltired saying you feel like South Africa because the arrows on the road were the same in the last. Oh, really? I didn't clock that. Let's go back to the better part of the road. Seems to saying definitely not Cameroon. Yeah, I definitely agree. Let's go back to the... up here. Yeah, with the yellow outer line. I mean, it's saying Boer kind of, I shouldn't say it seals it for me, but it definitely, like, that is big in my head. Yep, Sleem's pointing out they're driving left and saying send it. What are other people saying? Freezite saying you saw those lines too. We need to check for Lesotho or Eswatini to be sure. Definitely. Kat is saying I think Cameroon speaks French. I think Cameroon actually has like an English-speaking region that was absorbed, because I think there was French Cameroon and British Cameroon, and they were both combined into Cameroon for some reason. So there's an English-speaking part of it that I think is they're upset because they're kind of not necessarily oppressed, but not well represented. Iltard saying, yes, that's French. Freezite saying Botswana. Sleems is saying there's never Eswatini or Lesotho. Freezite saying only on the border with Nigeria. Oh yeah, Cameroon. Yeah, it's like this part here. So the Govan Mbeki Road District. I don't know where that is. We can keep going. Botswana's a decent guess, but I feel like this is South Africa. Vospreet Boer, that is the most, like, that is so Afrikaans. This has to be South Africa, right? Sleems is saying send it. What are other people thinking? I'm fully down to send South Africa at this point. Freezite's saying it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. The Court Lagte. Freezite's saying you're convinced. I'm going to pre-click it. Does anybody object? Okay, Katz is saying that sounds like Afrikaans. I'll give it 10 seconds if people have objections. Sammy Marco, good to see you in the chat. Hello, hope you're doing well. And Sammy Marco saying send it. Alright, everyone. Let's do this. Fantastic. Way to go, everyone. And see, we got that fairly quick, and that was our slowest round so far. This is UK or Netherlands, and we'll find out in 2 seconds which one it is. It's UK. or it's Ireland. Let's give it 2 seconds to check if it's Ireland. Give me a back plate. Yellow back plate. We're in the UK. Anyone object to UK? Yeah. Seems fully agreeing. Let's see, what roundabout are we coming up to? Kirkbride. Sounds Scottish. Alright, Katz agrees. Port Carlisle, Kirkbride. Yeah, Union Jack right here. Sammy Marcos saying no bike lanes, not Netherlands. Alright, I'm sending it. Awesome. What's this? Oh, yeah, Carlisle. So, not too far from the border with Scotland. Freezite saying they make cookies there. Where are you talking about? Sleems is saying it's so British it hurts. Yeah, that was pretty British. I love how that's one of the countries that you load into and it's just immediately like, yeah, I know where this is. Is that Greek? Is this easy? Oh, delicious cookies at the factory we saw. I didn't notice the factory. Ill tired saying you mean biscuits. Greek, yeah, everyone's saying Greek. So, yeah, I mean, do we want to just send Greece? I know we saw a few weeks ago there was, in parts of southern northern Macedonia. There was some Greek, but I mean, it was on the trash can. So, Freezite's saying, nah, I mean cookies. Yeah, seems saying you think the Poles are Greek too. Alright, let's send it. Or, you know what, let's look at this over here. Yeah, let's send it. Oh, wait, seems to saying wait. What is up? What have you seen? Okay. Never mind. Sleems hasn't seen something. I think we're all good on this. Oop. Greece. Let's do it. Awesome. Near-ish Thessaloniki. We're flying. Half an hour in and we're halfway through what we did last week, I think. We've got Pare. So probably Latin America. Not picking up anything from the plates. Not seeing a car. Let's look for the sun. The sun is in the north, so South America. We've got a little Claro flag over here. Nothing with a country. Got a truck. No, nothing important there. Let's keep going. Try to get a plate. Kind of looks like a black plate. Which could be Argentina. Seems just saying you're getting Ecuador vibes based on nothing. Nice. Yeah, I love those guesses. Freezite's saying not Ecuador though, and I completely agree with that. I know this isn't necessarily flat, but it's too flat to be Ecuador. So let's keep moving. Try to read this sign. Freezite's saying no way Coke bottle costs 53 since... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Ecuador uses US dollars, so there's no way Coke bottle could cost that. Still nothing there. Oop. That was a pretty bad misclick. Alright, keep going. That was a very good observation, Freezite. I did not think about that. That's every now and then someone pops in with an absolutely wild observation that's just like it makes so much sense, but I would never have thought of it, and it just blows me away. Freezite's saying you're getting Uruguay again. I'm thinking this, it looks like one of the last times we got Uruguay. Biloba. I haven't seen this taxi before. Here we go. No. Let's read these signs. Nothing helpful. Slims is saying we'd see the car for Uruguay. I do not know that car off the top of my head. Slims saying it's a black car. Yeah, the one that we currently have. I very much like Uruguay or Argentina. So nothing helpful here. Yeah, Freezite's saying Argentina or Uruguay as well. It's just, it's screaming it at me. But I can't pin down one or the other. Yeah, I don't know Uruguayan plates. We need something more concrete. That doesn't look like an Argentina plate. Cochabamba is in Bolivia. I didn't see anything that said Cochabamba. Or I didn't notice it. Oh, okay, yeah, here. Cochabamba. Yeah, and Freezite's saying it said it on the parts store. I mean, this doesn't look anything like Bolivia, though. This says... Does that say Montevideo? I'm pretty sure that says Montevideo City. Like, Anyone else seeing that? I've okay, Katz is saying yes, says Montevideo. Sammy Marco says looks very Uruguay. Slim saying yep, Katz saying Uruguay. Out of curiosity, is there a Cochabamba that I can just quickly find? Nah, doesn't seem to be. But I think we're good with this. Seems makes a good point. It's overcast. A lot of the Uruguay coverage is overcast. Seems to saying send. Yep, Cat's saying send. Yep, there we go. Freezite, I do think you have room to gloat again. Another Uruguay banger. Let's come down here and look at this. Absolutely flying. You know we're gonna get the absolute worst spawn at 299 because we've just had too easy of a night. Uruguay is your spirit country. I can't tell if that's an EU plate or if that car just has a bit of, well, the car is blue, or if it's like it's just running. I don't know. I don't know how to verbalize that thought, but there's blue there. Freezite's saying there's a trash can. Ah, yes. Good point. This... It's Spanish. Right? It looks a little off. But it says... Gracias. What are people thinking? That kind of looks like the Spanish coat of arms right there. We've got EU there. Freezite saying Portuguese. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, there. It's literally, yeah, that's the in Portuguese. Thank you, Freezite. That's as I said, it looks like Spanish, but it's weird. I always oh, could be Galician. That's a very good point. That is a very good point. I'm not confident enough to send it now. Yeah, because gracias, that's not the same in Portuguese. That's obrigado. So, yeah, Galician is... Ooh, let's keep moving. We're in Iberia. Scenery kind of matches Galicia. Yeah, Semi Marco saying obrigado is thanks in Portuguese, so no. Yeah, that's what was throwing me off. I was reading that and I'm like, okay, this doesn't look like Spanish, but it ends with gracias, so what's happening? And I do that all the nothing screaming at me. Drew saying Belarus. El Tired saying Galicia. I think Galicia is the correct answer here, but we need something more concrete. Snucko is saying Belarus again. Freezite saying Spanish text on sign. This isn't going to be the way to work. Let's go this way. Why not? Yeah. Fully agree with Cats. Need something more concrete. Yeah, I've started getting like Spanish or Portuguese memes on Instagram, and the Portuguese ones, it's when I get those, I'll read it for a bit, and I'm like, man, this is really messed up Spanish, and it takes me like a second read to go, oh, wait a minute, this is in Portuguese. That's the Spanish coat of arms. Where'd it go? You all saw that, right? You all saw that, right? The polls look more Portuguese, but they might have Spain in them too. Drew is saying def Belarus, no doubt. Yeah, for context on the Belarus ones, if it's not Belarus, it's definitely Belarus. Okay, yeah, Sleems and Freezite are saying yes, send it. Yeah, there we go, Galicia. That was a great point you made earlier, Freezite, with Galicia. Alright, we're good. Yeah, for context with the Belarus guesses, like an hour before the stream started, a friend of mine called me and said, hey, let's hang out. So-and-so and I are going to hang out. And I said, no, I've got the stream. And they said, okay, we're going to hop in and do weird guesses. So that's where Belarus is coming from. But yeah, echoing what Kat said. Good catch on Galicia. Indonesia. Honestly, I didn't even clock the text. Oh, yeah. I looked at this and just didn't register. That's Indonesia. 100%. Okay. Any objections to this? We literally have the Indonesian flag and the writing checks out. Everyone seems to be saying it, so let's do it. Fantastic. East Java. Oh, cool. This looks like this is Rwanda. This is Rwanda. Sammy Marcos saying send it on that last one as well. This it's 100% Rwanda. Slim is saying yep. Let's see if I can. No, nothing on the bike. Yeah, Slim's is saying Rwanda for sure. If other people agree, I'm happy to send Rwanda. But I'm gonna look for something concrete in the meantime. Let's go this way. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Clean in Africa, it's Rwanda. Yep. Airtel's a common telecom company in East Africa. Drew saying, yep, saw a hotel. Sammy Marco's finishing typing Rwanda. Okay. Freezite saying not good with the East African ones. Got nothing to add. All good. I mean, I think we're good. Do people want me to keep looking for longer, or are we good with this? Doesn't have the location. Okay, Cats, you saw CG on the street sign, which, yeah, would mean Kigali. Sammy Marcos saying send. Let's send it. Yeah, okay, Kigali, 294 Street. Let's do it. Awesome. Yeah, that was... Oh. Oh? Dutch flag? What? Okay, I'm ignoring that. I'm pretending that's not there. What is People's Choice spot? Hivian's Fashion. Yeah, Cats. I thought Paraguay flag for a second, but it's okay. We're in Accra. We're in Ghana. Cool. Anyone? I'm. That's got to be a municipal flag. Yeah. Freezite saying Ghana. Yeah. Here we go. Then we got the Ghana colors. Let's do it. Oh, Sleems is asking if there's tape. Sorry, didn't have time to check before I saw that, but we're good. We are now at 299, one away from 300, and we are in Croatia. Yeah, we're getting the easy ones tonight. Yep, Sleem's saying this for 300. Cat saying send Croatia. Sleem's is saying send. Anyone disagree? What does that say? I can't tell. Drew saying could be Croatia, could be Belarus. Yes, I've always wanted to visit Zagreb, Belarus. Arena Zagreb. We're good. Sammy Marcos saying send to the moon. Let's do it. Fantastic. 300. Like 5 or 6 weeks deep. However many weeks deep. Okay, French. These are French signs too, right? Katz is also saying you want to visit Zagreb, Belarus. I've heard it's a lovely town. We could read that. It'd be perfect. Yeah, Katz is saying France. Freezite saying woohoo. Celebrating the 300. Let me read this. I love the construction signs. They're always just so helpful. Iltard saying not Quebec. I'm assuming you saw a stop sign somewhere. Let's I can't decide which way to go. Oh, Freezite saying Luxembourg. Ah. Okay. Let's look. Freezite saying look at the sign again. The one back here. Let's go back. I'm gonna read it for a third time. What's the construction sign? My bad. Oh! Fantastic. Okay, well, great catch, Freezite. Iltard saying streets are not Quebecois, but don't trust it's France. Well, that would be correct, not trusting it's France, because it's Luxembourg. Cool. All right. Anyone disagree with that? Do we have any objections that this is Belarus? Any objections saying that this is you know what I mean. Katz is saying send Lux. Let's do it. Awesome. Fantastic catch, Freezite. Oh, cool. Alright, well. Buckle up. Let's start clicking. Anyone got any vibe guesses off the bat? I feel like Lesotho. Yeah, Freezite, Lesotho, Lesotho, Belarus. Yeah, I love that town. Sammy Marcos saying New Zealand. And then correcting to, oh wait, Africa. Yeah, Slim's saying you feel like Lesotho makes sense. I do really like Lesotho. There are no trees. Ignore that. There are very few trees. Okay. Freezite saying Lesotho, look at the houses. Katz is saying it's reminding you of Tanzania. Freezite saying Eswatini. Katz is saying it looks African. Wasn't it? We've established that these houses are specific to either Lesotho or Eswatini, haven't we? That'll be the last town for the next 100 miles. Or kilometers for our metric friends. Yeah, people. Just being people. Chilling. Awesome. Okay, Slim's just saying Eswatini is more built up than this. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. This is one of those ones where if I was just playing by myself, I'd just send Lesotho and be done with it and find out right then and there, but we're far too deep in this. So, yeah. Let's get moving. I'll do the quick zoom. So he was saying most of the roads in Eswatini that are covered are paved. Okay. Wasn't aware of that. Here we go. We got a sign up here. Ooh, this could be helpful. Libibbing Primary School. So I'm gonna look at Lesotho. Not that Libibbing is going to actually pop up, but doesn't hurt. It's small enough that taking the time to do this has the potential to be worth it. Nope. Nope, not seeing it. Not that that was a very thorough inspection, but we keep going. Well, given we're basically on a bit of a car ride now, and they're probably going to be on one for a bit, how was everyone's week? Anyone do anything fun? Keep on moving. Keep on going. Just loving clicking down this dirt road. Yeah, Katz is saying just a normal week of working and sleeping. Real. Very real. Too much work for fun, TBH. This is a good break for me. Yikes, that is rough for Izite. I hope you're able to find some more time this coming week. That's never great. Seems you're saying you had a tooth pulled. That's great. That is so fun. So, Ill-Tired, you saw the only street light with a green on top today. Where's that? That's interesting. Katz is planning where to go on your next trip. I feel like you gotta... I don't know how you topped the most recent one you went on. That was pretty exciting. You hit most of East Africa. It sounded amazing. And Sammy Marco saying, filmed some YouTube videos, went to your old house in Montgomery County, using transit, which is something you never did when you lived there. Yeah, I've seen your channel's been kind of popping off, Sammy Marco. Congrats on that. It's been pretty cool. Freezite saying hopefully in April. That's always rough when you have to tell yourself things are gonna get good next month. Okay, this stuff should be good. That's it. Christopher, like, you're here watching the after watching the NCAA selection shows. I've completely forgot about that. Someone reminds me about that every day, and I keep forgetting. I'm tired saying Syracuse. That's where that stoplight is. Been there. I haven't seen that. Okay, we gotta. Okay, I gotta skim through here. Okay, Katz is saying it says Lesotho on the sign. Maseru, Lesotho. Yep, I see it. Right there. Any objections? Yeah, Slim's saying the recovery is worse than the procedure. I remember I had a few teeth pulled last year, and I remember going to get them pulled and then, like, waking up in my bed bleeding. It was not fun. Okay, cool. We're good. Everyone seems to be in agreement. Left side, Japanese. Are we in Japan? Kat's saying Japan. Yeah. Yeah. Sammy Marco saying popping off hard. People like the least used Metro videos. I saw that. I saw you did blue line and yellow line DC, and you also did a SEPTA one too, right? Yep, Japan, everyone's saying that. Kat's saying you missed Japan. Need to go back. Oh, Sleems, you're saying you were awake the whole time. That's fantastic. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Okay, we're in the middle of nowhere. That's it. Yeah, yeah, Simi Marco's saying they have their own emoji. Sorry, the chat has popped off so much the last minute that I'm not able to keep up with it quickly. Yeah, I guess they have their own emoji. El Tired saying, didn't they invent their own emojis? I would not know. Simi Marco saying you had red, blue, yellow, and orange, 2 Septa ones, and the green and silver are scheduled. I didn't know you did all those ones. That's wild. I only saw the blue, the yellow, and one of the Septa ones. So definitely check those out. So we have the fun O with the line through it, so we're in Denmark or Norway. Yep, and Katz is saying it. Out of curiosity, Sammy Marco, what is the least used station on the red line? That was my line for 5 years. Also, I just got a notification that my computer is dying, and I thought I plugged it in beforehand, so give me 1 second to find my cable. I think we're in Denmark, though, because it's too flat to be anywhere else. Right? Or too flat to be Norway. Oh, here we go. It's over here. Ugh. For a second, I thought I was in a completely different part of the house, and I was like, okay, this could be fantastic. I'm going to have to go on a little adventure to find this. But we're good. It's... As I'm getting more used to doing the streams, it just becomes like a more seamless process, but it means I forget more things, and I just kind of like, miss things because it's less of a like, okay, I got to do this in a couple hours, like got to make sure everything's set up. It's like I generally know everything's set up at this point. Yeah, Freezite saying Denmark. I definitely there's nowhere in Norway that's this flat. Sammy Marco saying Japan did invent emojis. It's good to know. It's a fun bit of trivia. Forest Glen is the least used on red between Silver Spring and Wheaton. Very suburban, nothing near the station other than houses. Okay. I didn't even know Forest Glen existed. I'd taken the train from Wheaton. I've taken the train to and from Wheaton once, and then walked to Wheaton from Bethesda once and took it into the city. So I guess I've been through Forest Glen 3 times, but never got off. Sleems is saying those are Danish bollards, and yeah, everyone's on Denmark. So any objections to Denmark? Yeah, Sammy Marco, easy to forget. Exactly. That's... Katz is going to Denmark in May. That's exciting. That's... Are you doing anywhere else with Denmark, other than Denmark? That's... Okay, I'm sending it. There we go. Because you said a few minutes ago you're still trying to figure out your next trip, didn't you? That's, I mean, you got it. White car, sun to the north. Just Denmark and Sweden, visiting friends. Gotcha. Sammy Marco, you walked from Bethesda. Wheaton must have taken forever. It's not the worst walk. I don't know exactly how long it was. It was a bit ago. But, yeah. Yeah, love that. Okay, signs are for right-hand drive. Google says 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I used to go crazy with that. I remember one time I took the train into DC. The one I'm planning is how to use my week vacation in the fall. Okay, solid. Yeah, I remember I took the train into DC, went onto the metro platform in Union Station, saw the next train was 16 minutes away, and decided, nah, I'll walk the 2 hours home rather than sit here for 16 minutes. So, walked home to Tenley Town, if anyone's familiar with that. I know Sammy Marco would be familiar with that. Nothing here says anything to me. Is that Spanish? I think it's Spanish. Slim's saying that was me when I lived in Philly. Yeah, it's fun. Like, if you have the time, I really love doing that. As long as you're walking somewhere where you can then take a shower, it's usually fine. It's, you believe it is. From Sammy Marco, okay. Freezite saying, decide between seeing family you haven't seen in decades, or do your old hunts in the Alps for 2 weeks. First world problem. Yeah, very first world problem, but still, like, that's still a tough decision. It's I mean, great option either way. You know, can't complain. Seem to saying also because subway lines in Philly are very sketchy. I don't have much experience with them. I've only ridden it a few times in my adult life. Christopher likes saying, might this be Argentina? I like that. I like Argentina. Seems to saying you like Argentina here too. Freezite saying that's why working so much. Save the PTO. Yep. I got you. Let's see what this sign says. Brilliant. Almuerzo. Restaurant. Okay, Slim saying you no longer think it's Argentina. White car kills it. I don't know where else it could be other than Spain. I don't know what other people are thinking, but keep on going. Sammy Marco saying, what prompted you to do the local transit from NYC to DC? Did you see that miles transit to DC to Boston took like 24 hours? South American use of the word for lunch, not Mexico at least. Okay. Seems saying sun's to the north. What prompted the local transit from NYC to DC video? I honestly had that idea when I was like a freshman in college, trying to save money. And I thought that would be cheaper than just taking a bus. It wasn't, obviously. At this point, I don't remember what the exact motivation was. But I did see Miles in Transit posted the one to Boston, but I didn't. I never got around to watching it. Freezite saying you like Chile or Arge. I would like Chile. I feel like the mountains aren't menacing enough, but I'm not opposed to it being Chile. The white car works. Here we go. Let's see what this says. Punta Porapel. That, yeah. Feels Chilean. What's it, Sammy Marco? You have a spreadsheet of only buses from DC to Philly, and you take about 12 hours. That's wild. That is awesome. You should definitely, if you're doing that for a video, that sounds awesome. I will definitely check that out if you post that. Okay, Il Tired saying they're vineyards. You've had Chilean red, but not sure about Argentina wine before. Argentina has a big wine region in Mendoza. Okay. Welcome to the province of Calquinas. Anyone know Calquinas? I haven't heard of Calquinas in Argentina, but could be Chile. Yeah, Slim's saying that's good content. Sammy Marco. Yeah, Chile is possible. Freezite talking to Miles in Transit. Christopher likes saying you've toyed with the idea of going Miami to Boston to Seattle to LA to Miami via Amtrak. That's crazy. That's got to be at least a week and a half. Oh, Cats, you're saying you saw it on the map when I zoomed in. Whereabouts did you see it? Surreal Soul saying that's definitely Chile. Cats is saying it's Chile. Yeah, just let me know whereabouts you saw it. I do trust you, but okay, southeast of Santiago. Too far north, too far south. Okay. I'm not seeing province names. But I mean, I'm happy to go with Chile here. Definitely looks like it. Okay, you're saying there, northeast of Conception. Was it? What was it again? I've already forgot it. Sammy Marco's saying, kind of looks like northern Canada with the trees. Sammy Marco's saying you believe it's Chile. Okay. Cat's saying zoom out. I'm just gonna take your word for it. I'm rather than us trying to play with the map. Does anyone object to Chile? Come on. Calquenes. Freezite saying good with Chile. Anyone object? Oh, there we go. Calquenes. That's yeah. I'm sending it. Cool. All right. 305. Is it Kara and Nate are doing the whole NY to Seattle to Vancouver to Toronto thing on Amtrak and VO Rail now? That sounds so intense. I remember one time getting between DC and Tampa. The flights were so bad that I had to book a train. And it was like a 24-hour train. I was just not looking forward to it, and then I ended up not having to go to Tampa, so I wasted like $140, but c'est la vie. Freezite saying Australia, Perth again. I definitely like Australia. I'm not sure how you know it's Perth, but if you're correct, that's wild. Congrats. There we go. Look, that's Aussie or New Zealand. I don't see any red on it, so well, other than the Union Jack, but definitely looking Aussie. Yeah, sad Via Rail doesn't pass your city anymore. We need the rail connection. Which Cats, you're in Manitoba, right? I feel like you said that once. I remember it goes up to Churchill in Manitoba, doesn't it? Which looks crazy. Somewhere I would like to go. Okay, no, you're in Calgary. Okay, Alberta. My bad. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying Brightline to Tampa when? We need it. We need it. It would be fantastic. It's, yeah, the train to see the polar bears. Slim's saying you like Australia. Don't think this is Western Australia, but you don't know. The rail connection to Banff. I don't know Banff. Should I? There's a country code over there, but I can't see it. Let's look at this sign. I mean, it's totally. Come on, give me something good. Over here. Okay, Freezite saying you'd send Australia. As someone from Tampa, do you think people there would take the train? I know it's a pretty car-dependent area. The Brightline, I don't know. Genuinely. Trains here are just such an afterthought. There's a free trolley downtown that you just forget about. Wait. Okay, it's blowing up. I've heard of Tauranga might be New Zealand or Australia. If this was New Zealand, we'd see mountains. Is this New Zealand? Is this... Okay, what are people seeing? Kmart. Okay, people are... Okay, Kmart. Slims is saying this is New Zealand for sure. San Marco saying reminds you of New Zealand. Okay, well, let's look around. Let's look around. Slims is saying you just found it in New Zealand. Okay. Tauranga is North Island. Well, okay. So, let's look real quick. There we go, Tauranga. So, yeah, I mean, what, airport, Port Tauranga. So, yeah. We good with this? Yeah, Slims is saying send. Sammy Marco, New Zealand is a bluer vibe than Australia. Freezite saying stand corrected. Hate to see it. I'm sorry for you. Alright, let's do it. Fantastic, everyone. That was good. That was really good. We almost did Australia. But yeah, back on the train thing, I don't know. It's, the problem is, it's like, Brightline is one thing. I think the tourism alone will be good enough to carry that. But I think a local system, I don't think a local system will ever even happen. We've had legislation come in to try to introduce that, but you have people who move here from up north and the Midwest and Canada who aren't working and just kind of have their own eclectic schedules, so there's they don't get stuck in the traffic and see the need for transit systems. So that's what's happened in the past, is that the older generation who has moved here doesn't feel the need for it, so it doesn't get passed, basically. Portugal or Spain, getting Spain vibes. This car's definitely unique. Yeah, it's looking Mediterranean. The Gothic cathedral's throwing me off a little. Okay, stop sign. So, probably EU. Tired saying looks Mediterranean. The American mind just can't comprehend trains. Yep. Tired saying boo, NIMBYs. Yep. It's... And I mean, granted, I mean, you all are very aware that, okay, this is English. Could this be like New Zealand? Or it seems to saying not Malta, right? I'm really confused. I mean, you all know that I'm very obviously pro transit and all that, but one caveat with it in the Tampa area, if it were ever to come here, is that it would need to be very extensive for it to remotely work. Yeah, driving left. I like Caribbean. Sammy Marco saying Caribbean. I very much like that. Slim saying Bahamas. I like that. Christopher likes saying UK. I mean, this could be a British overseas territory. Caribbean, it has North American numbering scheme. I saw an area code 441. I did see that, yeah. Cats is saying Malta looks way different than this. I fully agree. I'm convinced this is something... Well, I mean, that there's English. I mean, this has some connection to the United Kingdom, and it's driving left. Zakiak is saying British Virgin Islands. I like that. I haven't seen that before on here, though. That's a Royal Navy flag, or it's a flag I'm not familiar with. Something weird like Turks and Caicos. San Marcos saying U.S. Virgin Islands on the left. Okay, that's important. Flags on boats might not help. Good point. As we know, with cars and trucks, boats move. Bermuda, but it's too north for Palms. Zakiak saying you like Bermuda. Christopher Like is saying Bermuda. Bermuda's an interesting one. Okay. Oh. Yep, .bm. Royal Hamilton. Hamilton's capital Bermuda, isn't it? Let's go get it. Here we go. Okay. That was a good guess as to where in the ocean it is. I mean, this looks correct. We were on this road right here. Yeah. Anyone object to that? Cool. Sleems is saying, yep, we're good. Yep, everyone's good with it. Let's go. Fantastic. That was an interesting one. We haven't had anything in Bermuda before, so that really threw me off. Oh, Zach X in 5K. That's at least with streaks we don't have to 5K it. We can just speed run. Yeah, exactly, Semi Marco. Bermuda's one of those places you never think about. Okay, Spanish. Let's look. This says, oh no, Portuguese. Brazil? Right? Yep, Freezite saying Portuguese. Or are you saying Portugal? Let's find something a little more concrete. Semi Marco saying come to Brazil. Yeah, love those Instagram comments. Yeah, I mean, Freezite saying any other Portuguese colonies have coverage. I really don't think so. We got Angola, Mozambique, East Timor. I don't think any of those do. Struggling to think of any others. Goa, but this is not Goa. Yeah, Freezite saying it has to be Brazil. I completely agree. Does anyone disagree? Does anyone think I should keep looking for stuff? Oh, but Iltire's just saying I just left hanging out with my Brazilian friend. That would have been helpful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's Portuguese. Cat's saying it might have said BR on the truck. Let's look. I don't know if this is the truck you're referring to, but oh yeah, BR. We good with that? I mean, we're pretty much good, right? Buff Kid is the mascot. Yeah, because for like, no way Portuguese buildings look like this. Agreed. Definitely doesn't look like Portugal. Freezite saying let's go. I'm taking that as permission to send Brazil. Cat's saying send Brazil. We're good. Okay. We are way out here. Wow. 308. Alright, this is... Okay, let's look. Just to finish the thought on Tampa Transit, I know it was a bit ago, but Calle Angeles, so Spanish. I know it was a bit ago, but I want to finish the thought, because it is something I'm fairly passionate about. Sleems is saying, gotta run, might make the last few minutes of the stream. All good, Sleems. We'll miss you. Enjoy yourself. Freezite saying way out in the boonies. Yup. That was far. But yeah, one issue with if transit does ever come to Tampa, like extensive local transit, is that it's genuinely too hot to walk between places. Whereas, you know, in other major cities, you get out the metro and you walk, you know, 5-10 minutes to your destination. You just can't do that here. I was outside for 20 minutes earlier and I had to take a nap. I walked along the river in Tampa for 20 minutes and had to take a nap for an hour. It's bad. Because for like saying Colombia, Freezite saying Mexico, beer meta, as you see at Corona. I don't think it's Colombia because we don't have the Colombian plates. Doesn't seem it. Yeah, white plates. Frieza, is that actually a beer meta? Like, does that actually, there's no way that actually means Mexico, right? You're saying the cars fit too. Okay, Frieza saying yeah, it's genuinely a beer meta. Okay, most likely means that. Let's keep going a bit. Salamanca. Modelo is another Mexican beer. Villanueva. So yeah, brah. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Mexicano. Mexico. Anyone object to Mexico? Make yourself known. Okay, Corona's not widely distributed in South America. I did not know that. Sopes gorditas are Mexican food. I had some of a sope the other day, actually. Just the beans and the lettuce. My friend ate the rest. Yeah, Mexico. Alright, yep. We also need to be good with that. There we go, Tecate too. I've had Tecate in Spain, so... what's it? Yeah, Semi Marco's saying, I know it gets hot in the south, but they have transit in Mexico, and it probably gets hotter there. That's a very good point. That is a very good point. But I think one thing that would be a problem with it, I think this is Japan. One thing that I think would be a problem with the transition is people wouldn't have the incentive to stop driving to then take the transit in the heat. That's just my own observations of this place. It would be a great city. There are like a few things that could make Tampa a truly wonderful place, and that is one of them. It's hard saying right-hand drive. Oh, I thought I clocked left-hand drive. I'm just dumb. Was not looking. Freezite saying Philippines. Cat saying looks nicer to be Philippines. Unfortunately, it looks like we've gone as far as we can go. But there's Korean on this sign. Yeah! Semi Marco saying, I guess us Americans are so used to being lazy and driving. Yeah, we are. Canadians too. Lump them into it too. They don't get off scot-free. South Korea, yep, everyone's agreeing. Semi Marco saying, what else would make Tampa great? If it weren't so hot. And okay, fantastic. And other than that, well, infrastructure could be a little less hot. I love the weather, could be a little less hot. And then the reputation, which is earned, we could be a little less crazy. Floridians in general. Ill-tired, my friend totally judged me driving the 100 feet from Dollar Tree to Aldi today. That's rough. That is a rough one. Also, I have bad news. We're stuck in like 50 yards of coverage. Oh, wait. Can we get out? Nope, we're stuck. Yeah, Kat's is saying you agree with Canadians. Your city has a lot of cars. Yeah, I haven't heard of Calgary being too good transit-wise. Outside of Toronto and maybe Vancouver, I think you all are pretty much on the same level as us. Yeah, Freezite saying ouch. Cats, we have to fly to another city from here. Yeah, Semi Marco, Florida man. The Florida man meme is so real. It's so annoying. I think between everyone in my high school friend group, we knew like 3 people who make national news for Florida man. It's a interesting one. Ill-tired. It was half snowing though. Whatever you need to say. Okay, this is really bad. This is really bad. Did you ever see the video of Bald and Bankrupt traveling the Darien Gap? Worth a watch, FYI. No, I did not see that. I'm writing that down. Darien. That'll remind me. That'll remind me to check your comment, Christopher. Like, and I can take the time to write that because it's not like we're gonna find anything else right here. This is so rough. Yep, completely agree with you, Christopher Lake. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay, what are people thinking right now? I'm thinking Peru right now. I would love to hear what other people are thinking. Freezite saying, so can we get out or no? No, we can't. It doesn't seem it. I'll try just like holding it and just trying to launch us out. Wait, wrong way. What's that? Stop doing that. I hate this. Okay, I'm gonna get to closer to the end, and then okay, now we're close. I'm gonna do the zoom thing. Nope, we're just going backwards. Okay, cool. This is bad. All right, Semi Marcos saying Central Asia. Freezite saying you're thinking Peru as well. Cat saying could be anywhere. Ill Tired saying similar thought of Peru, but can totally see Central Asia. Stands. Looks like two types of coverages. I can see Central Asia. I can see like Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, it could totally be Kyrgyzstan. This is bad. This is really bad. Christopher likes saying Ecuador or Peru. Ill Tired saying elevation probably higher than 10,000 feet. Yeah, probably. We get trees. Looks like there's crops growing. Not sure. Ooh, the sun. Where's the sun? Sun is to the north, which means southern hemisphere. Semi Marco is saying, are you stuck between two ends? Yeah, pretty much. We're stuck between like right there and like right there. So yeah, Cat's saying, where's the sun? Sun was to the northwest. So that makes me think Peru. Kyrgyzstan is the Central Asia is north of the equator, so it would be south. Yeah, Freezite's agreeing with that. Semi Marco, you're saying you're looking for summer jobs right now. What kind of industry are you looking at? That's summer jobs can be very hit or miss. Okay, Semi Marco saying prob Peru. Freezite's saying the only other one would be Bolivia, but odds are Peru. I completely agree with Peru as well. I feel more confident with Peru now that we've seen where the sun is. This is rough. This is very rough. So, with what we have, I'm going with Peru. Do people want me to stop? Or, do people want me to stop looking and go for Peru, or do we want to keep looking around? El Tired saying, horrible to infer, but could we zoom into the dress of the motorcycle riders? I think it's just the one rider, and this is how they're dressed. Yeah, nothing too big of a giveaway there. I mean, Freezite saying the guy's face looks Incan. TBH. I see what you're saying. Could be Peru or Bolivia at that. Semi Marco saying he looks like he could be Peruvian. Alright. Does anybody object to Peru? I think we do it. I think this is the ultimate test. We're at 310. If we get Peru off this, we are awesome. Like, this is crazy. Maybe not great. This is great. This is like a Christopher likes saying trees scream South America. If we lose here, we had the best logic anyway. No, 100% Freezite. If we get this right, this is fantastic. There are so few people that can just look at this and say this is Peru, but we've done that. Yeah. Freezite saying we're good, man. Die fighting. Cats is saying, anyone know about the car? Let's try to look at it. Come on. Semi Marco saying send it. Are other people saying send it? Okay, we don't seem to be getting a look at the car. Alright, this is it. Freezite saying send it, dude. 5-6 weeks deep. Oof. Let's go! That is absolutely fantastic. That is amazing. That is way to go, everyone. It's absolutely great job. That is wow. Yeah, everyone's popping off in chat. Oh. Wow. That's a brilliant help from everyone. Everyone's, you know. That's fantastic. Yeah, as Menuet's saying, congrats to everyone. That's fantastic job, everyone. Oh man, that is crazy. I love Holy Bazooka Pants, Christopher. Like, that's a creative one. And yeah, Freezite, we definitely need a drink after this. Man, so I love having like a stress-free Sunday, and it's just that So RP rupees, I think Indonesia uses a similar kind of currency that uses RP, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Iltired saying you see Indo RP. Trees are giving it away for you, Christopher. Like Indonesia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Rupiah. Okay, that's helpful. Semi Marker saying can't get official internships. You haven't got your associates yet. Gotcha. Anything to leave the house and not need a car. Real, dude. Real. That's the really good part about work, is getting to leave the house. And okay, yeah, there we go. Indonesian flag. Freezite saying is Malaysia dollars. No idea, but Malaysian flag's kind of solid for me. Iltired saying you went to Bali pre-COVID, literally February 2020. That's crazy. That's wild. So yeah, I'll trust that you know it's Rupiah. Anyone object to Indonesia? I feel like we pretty much got this. Nope, that means nothing to me. Cool. Freezite saying send. I think we're all good with this. Let's do it. Semi Marco 2 saying Mandarlo. I do not know what that is. Okay, Christopher likes saying Malaysia's ringgit. Alright, we got stop signs, probably Europe. I cannot read that. That is a... Oh, it means send it in Spanish. That's good to know. I did not know that. I've never had to say that in conversation. Yeah, can't read that. Yeah, Semi Marco, East Europe. Freezite saying Poland. I don't know. I want to see more before we... Ooh, hello, more. Katz is saying Slavic. Iltired saying Ovio. That's looking kind of Polish. Let's keep looking. That. Katz is saying for me more Balkan. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is Polish, unfortunately. Enviar is the other Spanish word for send. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm really good at speaking Spanish with a vocabulary of about 100 words and just getting creative with how I speak. South Slavic like Croatia and those languages are similar. That's what Simi Marco's saying. It's yep, can't read that. Keep on going. Such an interesting language. I'm not picking it up. Is that a soccer team right there? Nah. Friesiteson, MVR is more specific regarding a message or a parcel. Mandar is more general overall. Okay. Thank you for that. Look at that. Getting Spanish lessons while doing GeoGuessr. Friesite, local hooligan. Ooh, what did that say in this? Okay, we got a lot of words here. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you there, Ewannnawe. It doesn't look like a Romance language, so not Romania. That's an interesting character to see on a street sign. Yeah, I can't read that. There's some Cyrillic. Dual script is Friesite saying, yep, Cat's saying this Cyrillic. Sammy Marco, Mr. Worldwide. That kind of looks Polish, but I know it's not. Cat's saying dual script, Serbia, North Macedonia. Ethan Bruja saying Serbia. I'm liking the Serbia. Christopher likes saying some Cyrillic Bulgaria. I like Bulgaria. Let's look at the plates. It said Pekara on the building. So you're thinking it's like seafood? Like pescado? Oh wait, flags. Cool. No one's done anything with them. Semi Marco, you're saying that you think Bulgaria is only Cyrillic. I'm not sure, honestly. I like Serbia right now. You know what I was about to say? I was about to say I'm surprised. Okay, no idea, maybe a town name. Stop sign, so it's EU. I think Serbia also does the stop signs in English, though. And I have to really quickly let in the stream's mascot. As I was about to say that I'm surprised somebody hasn't bothered us yet because he's been exceptionally annoying today. Hi! Okay, looks like he's coming up to watch if he wants to be picked up. Come on, are you? Okay. He wants attention, but the moment I try to pick him up, he runs away. Yeah, everyone's saying hello. Teddy, everyone's saying hello. You should come up. Sammy Marco saying, do you have roommates? More or less. It's a weird situation. Okay, Teddy's going in his bed. Sammy Marco saying, let's see the dog. I guess you haven't seen the dog before, Sammy Marco. I'll try to get him to come on stream before he gets too comfortable. It's very cat-like of Teddy. Ill-Tired, I have seen him run straight off my bed and just like crash onto the ground when I've tried to pick him up. He's a walking pollen mop. He's a walking pollen mop with like 3 brain cells. Traffic sign on the ground is in Cyrillic. Really? It looked like the Latin alphabet to me. This is interesting. Sam Marco saying anything on bus. I missed the bus because I was talking about Teddy. So let's go back. The blocky W. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, here's the bus. Oh, yep, you all can read that. Stadion. Friesite saying Hakoda. Sloha means school, probably. Let's try to look in here. What's that say? Nothing I can see. Oh. Republika Srpska. We got it. Republika Srpska. Okay, Sammy Marco saying Skola is what it says on the ground. Probably school. Okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Yeah. Any objections to Serbia? Anyone good to send it? It's Teddy. Come here. Come say hi. He is not interested. I'm sorry. I tried to get him on stream. He is not interested. All right. I'm seeing send its. We're good. Cool. Awesome. 313. Commercial Santa. Santa Cruz. I realized after I clicked on it that this is probably Bolivia. Provincial school. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Bolivia, actually. Could be, for example, Santa Cruz, Argentina. As this flag would clue us into. What are people thinking about that? Sammy Marco, no Teddy on your Insta. Is Teddy not on my Instagram? I guess not. Huh. That's surprising. Cats is saying send it. Yeah, this is an Argentine street sign. Christopher likes in Argentina. Let's do it. Time to fix that. No, exactly, Freezite. Exactly. He got a haircut the other day. I don't know if I mentioned that. Argentina. Yep. Oh, Rio Gallegos. Pretty sure this is the very Welsh area of Argentina. Yep, Sammy Marco looks like gotta change that. I gotta make a Teddy post. But he looks like a squirrel right now. So yeah, the last time he came up on stream, I don't think he could see. The hair was covering his eyes. It's like you gotta change that. Yeah, I followed, so I'll see it if you post a story. I'll try to get him on there sometime soon. He needs to do something cute, and he'll make it onto the story. You can't just post anything on the Instagram story, you know? Yeah, Freezite way down south. Heard great things about Ushuaia, Christopher like. Yeah, me too. It's on my bucket list of places I want to go. It's I'd like to do all 7 continents by the time I'm 30, so likely Ushuaia will happen at some point, provided I accomplish that. Got 5.5 more years. So should be doable. Cats is saying been to Ushuaia, that's where you start a ship to Antarctica. Yep. That's yeah, Sammy Marco, the Welsh part of Argentina is so random, you like to do a video about that in a while. It's very interesting. They compete in some sort of Welsh games. There's awards for like Welsh artists, and that people from that area with Welsh heritage compete in that. I think it's a very interesting thing. Yeah. Anyone have any thoughts about where this is? But where in the middle of nowhere we are? Because I have no idea. I don't even have a guess. Sun's to the north, we're in the southern hemisphere. There we go. I've eliminated half the globe. But I don't know what to do from there. Freezite saying landscape says Brazil. I like that. Yeah, Iltire, do you want to make your way to Antarctica someday? But this is certainly not Antarctica. I would have to agree with you. I'm not picking up Antarctic vibes here. Christopher, like, you got within 2,500 miles of Antarctica. It's not far, but not close. You know, the sweet spot.
Yeah, Cat's saying take time. Eventually reach a main road.
Freezite saying red dirt. Is it that red though? I feel like the Brazilian dirt is always just so much. It's just like a deep red. It's like baseball dirt, baseball clay. If we see coffee, Minas Gerais. I never know how to say that province. Minas Gerais. I'm just gonna stop. Yeah. Okay, it's starting to look more Brazilian now. Yeah, the Brazilian accent is my, like saying Minas Gerais, as Freezite has put in the chat. The accent is the hardest part of Portuguese for me. I'll do it on Duolingo where you say the words and it just, by the end of the lesson, it's completely devolved to something else. Get drunk and you'll get it. No, exactly. That's someone I met at your church's young adult group is from that province. That's interesting. It's yeah, no, yeah, building what you said, Freezite. That's in Brazil I was just speaking in Spanish and replacing words that I knew were Portuguese, and I got away with it decently well. It's the confidence of, you're out and about, you've been to a few bars, and it's like, yeah, they'll figure out what I'm saying. And then eventually got called out. I don't know if I've said that before on here. I feel like I've told that story before. Not much of a story, but I feel like I've said that. Freezite saying that's how I do it. They know and they let it slide. Yeah. There was one time it was like the waitress came by to give me the bill and she said something like, "Oh, it's so cool that I speak to you in English and you speak to me in Portuguese." And I was like, "Yeah, cool, totally." But at that point I had used up all my Portuguese and was like, "Oh, it's gonna be way too rude if I switch back to English after this." So Marco saying speak Spanish and drink and it'll sound like Portuguese. Yeah. It's a very interesting language. Just clicking through what we're assuming is Brazil. Friend is from Rio Grande do Sul. Yeah, the few words are slightly better once you have a few drinks. Yeah. Yep, Sleems is in, so no good, we're still going. Yeah, you missed a pretty crazy round. We had about 20 yards of coverage, in just some mountainous area. No text to go off of. We went with Peru, and we got it. It was I think that's the closest we've come to losing the streak so far. So if you go back, if anyone knows the timestamp, someone wants to drop that in the chat. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, Christopher likes putting it really well. We had a heart attack round. It was exactly a heart attack round. Bazooka pants talk thrown into. This is great. This is going to go on forever. Sammy Marcos, okay. Minus 18 minutes and 10 seconds ago. Or I guess you're adding on the ago. It's just 18 minutes and 10 seconds ago. Teddy, you still want to come on the stream? You don't want to look at what we think is Brazil? Say hi? You're going to stare at me? It's like the quietest he is all day, or the quietest he is all week. Really is when I do this. He decides during the stream that he's not gonna bark. Just sits there and chills out. We have Seems saying it does feel like Brazil. Why do the coverage here unless there's a lodge at the end of the road? Yeah, exactly. Look, you got to be driving somewhere, right? No. Yeah, Teddy's been in this. He's been doing this fun thing where he barks at me as soon as I go to like the moment I put my phone down in bed, he comes over, barks at me, wants up, wanders around for like 4 seconds, and then barks because he wants down. It's every single night. Sammy Marco's confused by your talking. No one else is there. Yeah, that's he does get riled up when I'm on like Zoom calls or something. Slim's saying not always somewhere to go in the Google car. Christopher Lex saying could be Africa too. It could be. It could be. Alright. Just keep on going. Gonna have some water. Just driving in our little car. Seems saying dogs are fun, aren't they? That's so much fun. It's Freezite Sink could be Ghana, Rwanda, or Uganda. Definitely near the equator. Oh, look at that. Words. Yep, Cat's saying, oh, English. That's the same confusion that I'm having. Top of Falls, could that be Victoria Falls? Is there anywhere? I don't think there's anywhere that borders Victoria Falls that has coverage. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. We should go to Top of Falls. Yeah, 5 kilometers. Christopher Lex saying Kenya. Kenya could be good. Yeah, Seem to saying kind of like Kenya. Cats is saying doesn't look like Victoria Falls area. Sleems is saying wait, car is their meta. This is the car we have. It's someone walking around. I'm about to catch him. Catch him. Ah. There we go. Say hi, Teddy. Okay, we keep going now. Anything on the other side? Like, what do you mean? Other side? Oh, you mean the back? No, that's the keyboard. We don't press the keyboard. Let's look at this car. Sammy Marco saying hi, Teddy. He's a Lhasa Apso. That's his breed, Sammy Marco. Yeah, nothing. I think we've seen this plate before. I think this plate is Kenyan or at least East African. Yeah, be careful pre-clicking countries now. Accidental Teddy clicks. Yeah. Okay, Iltired saying, yeah, okay, people saying left side drive. Yeah, hi. Yep, Christopher like Kenya does drive left. Okay, car would have a snorkel. I remember I've seen that before. Definitely. That's rethinking letting him so close to my face right now. The other day he went and rolled in just, I guess, piles of pollen. He somehow found piles of pollen, rolled in them, and then the next morning when I woke up, I woke up because I was having a sneezing attack. And I was like, what's happening? I'm not sick. Why am I having a sneezing attack? And then I remembered pollen mop. Okay, yeah, Slim's saying unless it's weird national park coverage. Let Teddy keep clicking until we get to the top of the falls. That's probably not the best idea. There's no concept of gravity. Sharp corners ahead, go slow. Alright, we'll be sure to slow down. Sam Marco's saying can never have a pollen mop, bad seasonal allergies. Yeah, that's rough. It is not fun having those. Because for like saying we had the national park coverage last week. We did. There's no bend in the road, is there? Okay, cool. Like top of the falls, we pretty much know we get there and we'll get an answer, right? Freezite Pollen Mop is a good name for a metal band. That is a pretty good name for a metal band. That feels like Midwest emo band. That's what that says to me. Just keep on going. Yeah, Slim saying Pollen Mop is a sick band name. What are you doing? Ooh. Somebody knows it's getting close to the end of the day. Just calm down. Okay, okay. Out of Omaha. Welcome, Paul and Mop. Paul and Mop has to be playing in a basement. That's the key thing there. It has to be a basement show. Okay, nothing. No words. Hi. Keep going. Yep, Sleems is agreeing. Alright, we should have it in a second here. Yeah, completely agreed, Cats. That weird there's no sign there. W Dig, late but made it. Good to see you. We believe we're in East Africa right now, but we're not sure where. Okay, here we go. We got the falls. Yeah. Okay, this is Something Falls National NP. I'm assuming it's National Park. Slim saying, haven't played a basement show in a while and miss it. That's fun. I didn't know you played. That's going to be a good time. What's this over here say? AI enhanced. Yeah, it looks like a dead end. W-Dig, you did miss some drama. You missed some crazy drama. We had a crazy Peru round. We had about 20 yards of coverage. No words. We just kind of had to guess. Oh, Teddy, that's great. Yeah, Cats. It is National Park coverage. Sammy Marco, thank you for dropping the timestamp. So W-Dig, if you go back just about 27 minutes, you'll get it. Do you want that? Okay. Okay, so National Park coverage. It said Something Falls National Park. Anyone have any ideas? I'd assume the falls would be closer to the lakes. I agree with you, Christopher. Like, Kenya seems most logical. Yeah, Sleems, you like Kenya non-committally. Well, the other direction was 29 kilometers to civilization. Freezite saying, does Tanzania have coverage? It might have National Park coverage. Ill-Tired, if it were Victoria Falls, we might see better signage. I feel like if it were Victoria Falls, it would be so different. Like, the road would be paved, probably. I don't know. I don't know. Slim saying, yeah, unfortunately, musician eats up all of your income. Ooh, pardon me. Yeah, I imagine that's a ton of fun. Cat saying it's not Victoria Falls. Okay, let's go back here. We don't have a lot of time before the stream ends. I think we might have to pick this one up next week. Okay. Menuet saying, sorry to interrupt. You're not interrupting. But 20 or so mouse clicks back, there was a large termite mound at the side of the road. If that helps any, probably not. Does that mean anything to anyone? Okay, W-Dig saying you trust cats. L-Tired saying you're suggesting crossing that off because of the... Okay. Okay, Sleems. Got you. Work in the music industry. Unavoidable to become a musician. I think at this point, there's nothing here. We gotta go the 29 kilometers the other way. Unless people are set with Kenya. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of Kenya. We can... So at this point, it's 10 p.m., which is when we end the streams now. So Okay, Christopher likes saying no national parks in Kenya with false. That's big, because I was going to say we can either send Kenya, or we can pick this up next week and do the 29-kilometer trek. If it were a 5-kilometer trek, I'd say let's keep the stream going, but 29 is going to keep us here a while. So yeah, I'm thinking we put a pin in this and come back to it next Sunday when we have time to click for 29 kilometers. Katsing could be Uganda too. Yeah, that's a good one too. I can see that. WDig, let's play it safe and wait. Freezite saying definitely East Africa. I definitely agree. It's got to be East Africa. Yeah. WDig saying not worth losing the St. Patrick's Day streak. Fully agree. It'd be horrible luck. It'd be the St. Patrick's Day luck. It'd be horrible luck to lose the streak on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, Slim saying think that's fair. Christopher Like saying it eliminates Kenya. I guess so, yeah. Yeah, general area. Yeah, Kat's saying we can drive the 29 kilometers next weekend to the other side. Fully agree. So I guess with that is the stream for this week. We made good progress. I think we started at 281 today. So that puts us, what's that? That's 33 today. Pretty solid. Yeah, good progress. We're in the 300s. Next weekend, I don't know if we'll make as good progress, given we immediately have to start off with a 29-kilometer drive. But it happens, you know. You don't get to 314 without getting a few bruises along the way, a few 29-kilometer drives. So, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Thank you for watching the stream again. Everyone, the fantastic Peru round. Everyone, great help. Pat yourselves on the back tonight. Yeah, great stream. Have a good night. Happy Sunday. And